Now, couple minutes on our what I'll call our peripheral products client solutions, because another way to help the new associate make money, and all of us for that matter, is we have products that mostly you don't need a license for. Whether it's helping people save money on auto and home in Ohio, 40% of our clients that we refer to Answer Financial save an average of $40 to $50 a month on their auto and home. That's huge, and we get paid a couple $100. Prepaid legal. Prepaid legal is a great program. It allows people to get a will, a living will, powers of attorney, and it's not very expensive. It's like 27, 28 bucks a month. We get paid, and it's a tremendous value to the client. ID theft and Vivint, home security systems. So let's talk quickly about the compensation. Let's look at auto and home first, because I was talking to Bobby. Bobby does great on these client solutions products. And I was talking to him this week. But if you look at a district leader's on a 50% contract, but if you referred one person, if you did a life insurance sale, made $500 helping a client be properly protected, and then you referred them on their auto and home for and saved money on auto and home, you would make 105 plus 99. You'd make $204 helping them. So you'd basically move yourself, if you want to look at it like this, from a 50% contract to a 70% contract before you became a regional leader. And if you did one of those a week, one auto and home a week, you'd make $800 a month just on auto and home. So I don't want you to focus on auto and home, but I want every time you do buy term and invest the difference, we want to add the other products in. I'll tell you a quick story. Jerry always taught us long ago. He said, if you're going to sell the suit, you want to sell the shirt and tie. And that makes sense to me, because I remember when I was a lawyer, I don't have to buy suits anymore, but I used to buy a lot of suits. And I'd call this guy up that helped me with my suits, and I'd say, I'm coming in, I kind of want to get a sport coat. And when I got there, he set up the whole back room with every clothing item in the store that would fit me. There were 5 suits, 10 shirts, 10 ties, some shoes, some socks, an overcoat, and I went in expecting to buy one thing for $300, and I'd walk out spending $2,000 or $3,000. So when Jerry said that early in my career, it made total sense to me, because it works. And unlike that, where you're just spending money on clothes, here we're helping people in a critical area of their lives. We have small business commercial insurance now we can get paid on. Primerica legal protection is a critical area. People can get a will, they can get a power of attorney, they can get a living will. You can make some money doing this, and it's great for the client. Now, one of the things I would do is you're probably not going to sell a lot of PLPP unless you do your own. I have my own. I used to be a lawyer, but I use it all the time. It's a good product. I use ID theft too. ID theft's a great product. We get paid on that too. And so I'd encourage you to take a look, and if you like some of these things, you should do it on you should have them for your own family so you can help other families with it. Now, you don't want to go in and say, oh man, we do ID theft, prepaid legal, auto and home, and Vivint. But after you've done buy term and invest the difference, you might want to ask some questions or follow up with these other things to help the client, or it could be part of your F&A worksheet to help the client. Now, Vivint, couple things here. It's a great home security system, and you get paid on your own. You get paid on your own. There's a $200 bonus for a new associate that watches the video and does one within 45 days. But in addition to the compensation you see on the screen, Vivint always has an extra bonus. It's usually a $250 gift card, or even an iPad, or a $250 bonus. So when it says you make a couple $100, you usually make $450 or $500 when you do one of these. So there's a lot of good things going on, but check this out. The effect of getting people a check, the way Rhonda talked about, is they're 3 times more likely to recruit people. They're 5 times more likely to get life license. They're 7 times more likely to get a field training bonus, and they're 13 times more likely to become licensed in the right life business. So it's a big time deal that you could do things. I just want to share one quick thing. The effect of everything that Lauren talked about and Mike talked about, is you can make a lot of money here. And this just kind of puts a macro look at the comp. Have $100,000 income at Primerica, you need to become an RVP and have a $10,000 base shop. What this shows you is the RVP does a few clients a month and has 3 part-timers that do a few clients a month. They make $8,300 a month. It's the greatest contract in American business. But the second thing is the way you become an owner and make 300, you help 3 other people get that 10,000 base shop, like I showed you the previous page, and you grow a business and you become an SVP and have a base shop that's twice as big, you make 300,000. This is exactly what we did in our career. My 6th year in the business, 1999, we became a senior vice president, 300,000, became full owners. Rhonda and Jerry have kind of set the stage, and now we got a hierarchy in the buyer hierarchy of dozens and dozens and dozens of $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 earners. And